Hello students, how are you all? Good. I'm also fine. And now welcome in your social science class. So my dear student, as we are studying about our country India. So in chapter 7 we have seen our country. Then we have started to study about its metropolitan cities. And as I told you, we have 4 major metropolitan cities. Among them, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai and Chennai. Among them, we have studied about Delhi in 8th chapter. So now it's time for our second metropolitan city, that is Kolkata. So in chapter 9, we are going to study about Kolkata, the cultural capital of India. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about location of Kolkata, the places of tourist interest, the main industries and culture of Kolkata. These are the major points that we are going to discuss here. So, let's begin the chapter with the location of Kolkata. As on the map, you can see that Kolkata is situated at the east coast of the India. It is at the eastern part of India. Kolkata is the capital of West Bengal. Kolkata is the capital of West Bengal. And all the important offices, as I told you, all the offices of the state government are situated in their capitals. So here all the offices of West Bengal government is situated in Kolkata. Right? This is the eastern part of our India where the Kolkata is situated, just nearby the Bay of Bengal. Right? Then this is called City of Joy. Kolkata, the cultural capital of India, and it is also known as the City of Joy. At the bank of the river Hooghly. Now here in the map you see, this is the location of Kolkata and this is the river Hooghly. You can see on your screen. Just look at here. This is your river Hooghly, right? On this Hooghly river, this flows at the center of the Kolkata and it's divide the city into two parts. And these cities are connected through the bridges with like Ravindra Setu, and one of them is Vidyasagar Setu, right? So this is river Hooghly. Do you know that Kolkata got its name from Kalikata? Earlier it was known as Kalikata, then it was called Calcutta, and then it is now called Kolkata. Kalikata was the one of the name of 3 villages. By forming together, Kolkata was formed. जो कोलकाता है ये 3 विलेज थे, उनमें से एक विलेज का नाम था कलिकाता. तो उन 3 विलेजेस को कंबाइन करके वन नेम वाज गिवन, दैट वाज कोलकाता. तो अर्लियर इट वाज नोन एज कलकत्ता. कलकत्ता ये उस समय कहलाता था व्हेन इट वाज द कैपिटल ऑफ ब्रिटिश रूलर्स. जो ब्रिटिश रूलर्स थे उनकी कैपिटल थी कलकत्ता. लेटर ऑन नाउ वी कॉल्ड इट कोलकाता. और ये नाम इसको कहाँ से मिला है? कलिकाता नाम के एक विलेज से, जो उन 3 विलेजेस में से एक है जिनको मिलाकर कोलकाता बना. ओके, इज इट क्लियर? और ये कहाँ पर सिचुएटेड है? ईस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ द इंडिया. इट इज़ द कैपिटल ऑफ वेस्ट बंगाल एंड इट इज़ सिचुएटेड ऑन द बैंक ऑफ द रिवर हुगली which divides Kolkata in 2 parts. Okay, clear? Now this Kolkata has as I told you, it is on the east coast part of India. So Kolkata has an important seaport. Its name is Diamond Harbour. Kolkata has an important seaport which is named as Diamond Harbour. This one. Here you can see these are all the different ports, and among them this one, the yellow part, this one is the Diamond Harbour port. right? Though this Diamond Harbour or this city Kolkata is 150 kilometer far from the sea. From the sea, Kolkata is 150 kilometer far. But still, because this river Hooghly is very deep and big over here, so that's why the ship can easily sail through it. So that's why it is a port. Okay, this river Hooghly, it is big and so deep, so that ship can sail here. And how many kilometers it is away from the sea? 150 kilometer, right? So this is the location and the physical place of Kolkata, right? Now we are going to see some places of tourist interest. After looking its locality, now we are going to discuss the places of tourist interest. In this tourist interest place, two are the most important bridges. As I told you that Kolkata is situated on the bank of the river Hooghly, which divide it into two parts, right? So as it divided into two parts, so to connect these two parts, bridges are there, and among them this one is Havda Bridge, now which is called Rabindra Setu. This Havda Bridge, now it is called Rabindra Setu. It is built on river Hooghly. Earlier it was tend to open the bridge. It was like a broken bridge, or it was the open gate bridge. When ships came through, so it was used to open that and let the passes ships. So earlier the bridge could be opened and lifted to allow the ships to pass, but now it is closed. Nowadays it is closed. Earlier it could be open so that the ship can passes through, and later on again it can be closed, but nowadays it is completely closed. And the most important fact here it is given, like Havda Bridge is the world's busiest bridge. जो वर्ल्ड के सबसे बिजी ब्रिजेस हैं उनमें से वन ऑफ द ब्रिज इज हावड़ा ब्रिज, एंड नियर अबाउट 60,000 व्हीकल्स crosses it every day. How many vehicles? Near about 60,000 vehicles crosses it every day. Now one more new bridge is built up over the river Hooghly, because the workload was so much lot on this Havda Bridge. One more bridge for the convenience of the people was built up, and this bridge is known as Vidyasagar Setu. This is again a beautiful architect, or it is framed completely on steel structural bridge. It is a complete steel structural bridge. So it is now again a very big compliment for the architecture of India. It is like a complementary building for our architecture, that they designed this beautiful bridge called Vidyasagar Setu. It is so beautiful and big. Then apart from Vidyasagar Setu and Rabindra Setu, the other tourist places are also there in Kolkata, as it is a huge city, or it is the biggest or largest city of India. As I told you, Delhi is the third largest city. Kolkata is the largest city of our India. So it has lots of tourist places where the tourists take interest to go. So other than Vidyasagar Setu and this Havda Bridge, other are this Victoria Memorial. Kolkata is famous for this Victoria Memorial, as British are building with beautiful statues and paintings. This Victoria Memorial was built up by Britishers, and it was named over their Queen Victoria. तो उनकी क्वीन विक्टोरिया के नाम पर इसका नाम रखा गया था, और ये बिल्डिंग बनाई गई थी विच इज़ कॉल्ड विक्टोरिया मेमोरियल. ये ब्रिटिशर्स ने बनाई हुई बिल्डिंग थी, जिसमें बहुत सारे ब्यूटीफुल स्टेचूज हैं, एंड देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ पेंटिंग्स which make it so beautiful. Then other are Fort William is another building built during the British rule. British rule के दौरान ही एक और building बनी थी which was Fort William. Then other places are like Birla Planetarium. As I told you, in Delhi also planetarium is there. In Kolkata is also planetarium, and this planetarium is known as Birla Planetarium. Then Alipur Zoo is also there. Then Rabindranath, then Rabindra Sarovar is also there. That Sarovar is built so beautiful along with the garden, and there is a botanical garden. Botanical garden is so beautiful. I'm just showing its picture you. Just a minute. See this one. This is the banyan tree in Botanical Garden of Kolkata, right? So the Botanical Garden is having many kinds of plants, and variety of the herbs are present here in this Botanical Garden in Kolkata, right? Then Science City and Ramakrishna Mission at Vellore, right? So these are some major places that we can visit in Kolkata. Along with that, Dakshineshwar temple is there. Then a part of it, this Kali Ghat is also there. Then Mathanan temple is also there. Mathanan temple is one of the mutt for Hindu religions. So these are many places where the tourist loves to go. They take interest to visit there. So in the condition of tourist, or in terms of tourist interest places, Kolkata is so much rich city. Then along with it, Kolkata is the first city in India to have an underground railway system, that is called metro. Like in Delhi, we have both kind of metro, ground also and underground also. But Kolkata is the first city which has this underground railway system, that is called metro. And it is also the only city of India which have the network of trams. Do you know? There are none other city along a part of Kolkata that have trams. Only in Kolkata there is a network of trams. And this tram runs on rails through the city from one place to another. This is the local transportation. Trams are for local transportation in Kolkata. So these are the tourist interest places and the trams. Now we will see the culture. You know that people of Kolkata, they love to eat rice and fish curry, as fish is available in a huge quantity because of the river Hooghly, and this Hooghly river is connected through sea. So that's why lots of fishes are available there. The production of fish is huge, so that the people also love to eat rice and fish curry. And the people of Kolkata are fond of sweets. Lots of sweets are there, and the special sweets like Rasgulla and the Sandesh are so much famous. They are famous all over India, not only in India but in foreign countries as well. The two Bengali dishes, Rasgulla and Sandesh, are famous everywhere. The traditional dress of men of Kolkata is dhoti and kurta, and women wear saris. In their traditional functions, they wear saris. But this sari of Kolkata is completely different from the other saris. Like the other Indian ladies wear sari, but the way to wear this Kolkata or this Bengali sari is completely different. Then the main language of Kolkata is Bengali. Bengali is the main language of Kolkata. They called it Bangla. The main language spoken in Kolkata is Bangla. But along with it, English and Hindi are also spoken here. Okay. Apart of these eating habits and their rich culture in wearing or in dresses, the people of Kolkata are fond of painting, dancing and music. And from music, do you know one fact? That the Rabindranath Tagore, one of the greatest poet of modern India, belonged to Bengal only. he was from Kolkata or from Bengal, not from the particular city Kolkata, but he is from Bengal, and he wrote lot many novels and poems. He also received Nobel Prize. He received Nobel Prize for literature in 1913. And as I told you when we were studying about our national symbols, आपको remember? Did you remember that? कि हमने जब national symbols पढ़ा था, that time I told you कि जन गण मन जो हमारा national anthem है, that was written by Rabindranath Tagore himself. So these are the culture and the tradition of Kolkata. Now the major festivals of Kolkata are, the most important festival of Bengal is Durga Puja. Durga Puja is one of the most important festival. In this festival people get together, they built up the statues of Lord Goddess Durga, then along with her sister, all 9 sisters that we believe कि Durga is the 9 sisters, so along with all her 8 sisters, Durga festival is during this Durga festival people collect together in pandals and there they do this Durga Pujan. This is the most important festival of Kolkata. They exchange gifts, they wear new clothes, they distribute sweets, they keep fast and lot many things they do, and they follow all the tradition of Durga Puja. The people of Kolkata are also very fond of sports. They are fond of sports, and among the sports, football and cricket are the popular games of Kolkata. Football and cricket are the popular game. Even the local cricket or local football is also very famous, and people love to watch the local matches, not only the national or international matches, but the local matches that are conducted between the clubs. So these also followed by a lot of people of Kolkata. The famous cricketer Sourav Ganguly is also from Kolkata. So my dear student, these all are the things about Kolkata that we have studied here. So let's have a quick recapitulation about it, what we have discussed, right? So what we have discussed, that Kolkata is situated at the east part of the country. It is the capital of West Bengal. Kolkata is situated on the bank of the river Hooghly, which divide this into 2 parts. Kolkata got its name from one of the village named Kalikata. Then this was earlier known as Calcutta. Sorry about this sound which is coming in between. This is something because of the network, as you know that we are at home, so these kind of disturbance are occurring, so please ignore this. Okay, so let's continue. This Hooghly river divide Kolkata into 2 parts. Earlier it was named as Calcutta when it was the capital of Britishers. This Kolkata has an important seaport, that is Diamond Harbour. This port is 150 km away from the sea, but due to the river Hooghly deep and big, the ships are easily can sail through it. Then the tourist interest places we have seen. The tourist interest places are these, like Havda Bridge and Vidyasagar Setu. The climate of Kolkata is mild. There are lots of spell of thunders and showers before the summer time, or when the early summer is there, and this season is called Kal Baisakhi during early summer. Winter is not very cold and summers are also not very cold, but it is hot and humid place. Kolkata has a hot and humid place, and during monsoon it receives heavy rainfall. Then other places about Kolkata are Victoria Memorial, then Dakshineshwar Temple, then Fort William, then planetarium, then zoo, botanical part or botanical garden. These are the tourist interest places. Then Kolkata is the first city which has underground metro, and it also the India's only city which has the network of trams. Then the culture of Bengal is so rich as the people love to eat rice and fish curry. They wear dhoti kurta, men and women wear saris. They are love to do paintings, dancing and music. Rabindranath Tagore also belongs to Bengal. The language of Bengal is Bangla. Their famous festival is Durga festival. And the sports they love to play and watch, football and cricket. And at last, I would like to conclude the chapter with the industries of Kolkata. So Kolkata is also an important center of industry, and the industries of especially in terms of clothes like cotton, silk, jute, leather are so much famous from Kolkata. A part of it, vehicles, chemical and electronic goods and fertilizers are also having the industries over here, right? Like Tangel sari and jute products are so much famous all over the world from Kolkata. So this was the last point from my side about the city Kolkata. So we have completed our chapter 9, Kolkata, the cultural capital of India. So this is all from my side. I hope you enjoyed it, you loved it. Have a nice day. Thank you. Stay blessed, stay happy. Bye bye.